out of all content creators on YouTube, one person who stands out for me is Candace Owens. I like how she does all the political commentary. I agree with most of her opinions and most of her thoughts. And the video that we're about to react on, it's something that I feel like is so important. That's why I had to do this episode and focus on it. So without wasting your time and my time, let's get on with it.
If you are a person, you view yourself to be a non-believer, you should realize that this entire Western perception, this new atheistic, the dawn of atheism that we are living within right now, it's very new to the world, as Tucker Carlson said. This is very new to the world. It's almost as if we are a unique experiment. And if you have a question, you go, well, how do I know God is real? Well, something that should maybe register you as common sense is that the people in charge are specifically doing everything in our society that is antithetical to the Bible. It's like they know God is real. And so the way that they are combating him is introducing the exact opposite of everything that we learn in the Bible, right? So the Bible says marriage is between a man and a woman. Well, what we know that these Satanists that are running our society are going, no, actually, it can be between everyone and anyone. And why not between a horse and a human? Because that seems to be where we are headed specifically. Don't you think it's also interesting that for Pride, they chose the rainbow? Oh, okay. So something that we understand from the Bible to be a promise from God following a flood, they have decided to pervert that. If they weren't so intentional about trying to attack Christianity, you might be able to hold on to the belief that God isn't real. But once you start paying attention, you notice the Christian conspiracy, it never leaves you.
One thing I love about Candace is that she touches things that are really happening, right? And what she's saying is really true. There's a saying that says that a dog does not bark at a car that is stationary, meaning that a dog will never bark at a car that is not moving. This means that all these people that are speaking against Christianity were never gonna speak against it if it was not real. So apart from other things that prove that Jesus came and died and God is real, apart from all those factors, one of the things that proves that Jesus Christ came and died for me and you is the fact that there are so many people fighting against the same thing. If this thing was not alive, it was not going to make an impact. Families used to be healthy. Why? Because of biblical standards were used. Now you have a whole system that's fighting against the system of God, the biblical system. So the systems of this world are trying to collapse the system of God. And now, which is why we see so many movements are coming up. We see gay agendas that are emerging, right? And all those gay agendas that are emerging are fighting against Christ, are fighting against God. We see the new age spirituality. Of course, African spirituality falls under this new age spirituality. We see all these feminist movements which give women more power than men, right? We say that women can do the same things that men do, of which some of them are regretting, by the way. But it's the same that if you are a woman and you got a job, you got a car, you have a house, you don't need a man. So all these systems that are emerging, they're kind of fighting against the system of God. Candace is right, because the direction that this world is going in is not really the direction that favors the systems of God. It's like the systems of God are trying to be demolished, and We have these weird systems that are being implemented. And you can see, like, the direction that this world is going to. It's not the direction which favors the systems of God. And that's one thing you should know as a Christian, that the systems that we are heading to are systems that are seriously gonna fight anyone who says Jesus Christ, anyone who proclaims that Jesus Christ is Lord. If you wanna raise your children in the ways of the Lord, that's gonna be considered a crime at some point. That's the direction we're going to. If your marriage is built on strong biblical principles, that's gonna be a crime. You're gonna be made to feel like you're stupid or a bad person. It is important for us to know the direction that we're going to. This world is not going to a direction that favors God, it's not going to a direction that favors Christians. And that you should know. The likes of Maponga are not out here preaching whatever they're preaching for nothing. They know what they're doing. They know the agenda. So there's a very huge agenda. That's why each and every belief that is emerging is saying Jesus Christ is a lie. Each and every belief. No one will come and say Allah. No one will come and say Buddha. No one will come and say those other guys. Nobody's gonna fight those. But they are fighting with Jesus Christ. Why? So please do us a favor and subscribe. Leave a like. Leave a comment if you have to. Share the video. And yeah, my name is Cat Lego. And thanks for watching. Until next time, God bless.